Hey, it's Chris Nolan from Even Flow Communication Consultants. Don't mind the little sniper spot on top of my head here. It's there because I refuse to wear powder uh, in combination with the ceiling fan above my head. The life and times of a bald man. I was actually able to get myself sunburned a little bit yesterday, if you can believe it, on a cloudy and rainy day. Yay. What I wanted to talk to you a little bit about tonight is something called the Illumination Project. And I touched on that very briefly last week in my video about conflict. And if you've been watching the news lately, or actually over the last few years, or just been out and about in your community, you realize that there is a big disconnect and a big sense of distrust between the communities and law enforcement. And the Illumination Project is a group that I have the opportunity to be a part of that is really, it exists to enhance those relationships and enhance that trust between law enforcement and the communities that we all serve. It's taking place here in Charleston, South Carolina, and it's also there to create balance between the natural tensions that exist between societal values of public safety and civil liberties of our individual rights. And so, how is this Illumination Project doing that? It's letting communities come together, and it's giving voices, it's giving a voice to differing views across the community. So, we're bringing together different members of the community. It doesn't matter what race, what gender, what socioeconomic status. We're trying to get as many different community members together and to give ideas. We want to generate these ideas and figure out areas where tensions exist that impact that trust and legitimacy between law enforcement and the community. And we want to process and capitalize on those tensions and develop actionable steps to make these lasting differences here in Charleston and across the country. What we're doing, what we're hoping to do with this Illumination Project is to figure out these actionable steps and maybe make a roadmap for other communities across the country to use, because this obviously is just, it's not unique to Charleston. We've been in the news for it quite a bit lately, but so have so many other towns and cities across the United States. So hopefully with what we're doing now, we can kind of create, like I said, a roadmap for others to follow and genuinely increase that trust between law enforcement and members of the community. And I think it's really important. The Post and Courier, the local newspaper, did a great story on the Illumination Project today, and I'll stick a link to it down in the comments section here after I post this. And I'd love for you to read it. I'd love for you to tell me what you think about it. So if you get a chance, leave a comment, tell me what your thoughts are. If you have any ideas, if you'd like to participate, I'd love to hear from you as well. Subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think about what we're doing here, what I'm doing here. And if you have any other ideas, if you don't want to leave a comment, shoot me an email at chris@evenflowcc.com. I would love to hear from you. Hope you're having a great weekend.